มันดูจอดำอ่ะ
effect with the keys playing with
ครับนะโอเคขึ้นปกติเนาะไหนๆแล้วก็มาที่นี่แล้วหูเหี้ยอะไรเนี่ยดีดก่อนแล้วกันอุ้ยกดไอได้ด้วยเหรอวะ Loyal to your crew I get it but you still kill to get to a secret outpost we trying to crack one probably you will get it for the rest of your life if you don't get your ass over here ดีนีโปล่าเดี๋ยวไปนะโอเคโหเพชรยอดแม่งเยอะทำนี้ก่อนตัวเบา
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening.
นั่นดิงง
It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news. We're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant it will become. If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself and some nearby portion of the city to destruction. Now, as of yet, there has been no response, and clearly none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City. Nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plonk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years. I'm sorry, I'll get to the point. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch. I'm afraid I can't be two places at once, and I have too much going on here. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. But we don't have any time to waste.
Yeah. อะไรอ่ะเราต้องไปดาวอื่นเหรอโอเคได้
Was fun. Now what? Struts retract.
ก็คือยานใหม่ก็คือโคตรแรง
It's very rude of the universe to not welcome you with fireworks when you're
เดี๋ยวก่อนนะลืมซื้อของ
and a bare minimum
ลืมของ
shooting star would be
เนี่ยก็คือแบบว่าลืมของก็คือกลับลงไปใหม่ลืมของลืมอะไรเหรอลืมล็อกพิกไงล่ะเรามีความรู้สึกว่าเราไม่คัดแคลนล็อกพิกด้วยไปอื่นๆไป
What can I do for you?
เราซื้อไอ้ล็อกพิกนี้ได้ที่ไหนบ้างวะว่าไงหนู
You're the one that was on Vectera, right? You flew in on the frontier.
เฮ้ยฉันผิดนะ
I knew it. Tommy Bitlow, SSNN research intern. Word is the frontier was involved in an attack. It's true, right? You saw some real action? This is great. Great! My boss, Nadia Mufaz, would kill to talk to you. An actual eyewitness! There's credits in it for credible newsworthy information. Just share what you want then. All we want to know is about the attack itself. Just go to the SSNN building. It's not far. Keep it up, Tommy. You're killing it.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep
ช้อปปิ้งอ่ะดูแถวสเปซพอร์ตเขาบอกว่ามีนะ ใช่ดิสเปซพอร์ตก็คือโซนนี้
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay.
เออ The Viewport
Be careful if you run into those eclectic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems. And they like to use old, abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the colony war.
Hope you're finding everything you need. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around.
Business, Emily.
I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions,
Like I
just
see
ask.
customers in here all the time.
Oh,
ก็คือ
please,
ทำไม
take
เจ๊
a look.
ทำไมเจ๊เขาเข้าไปรุงซิงกับเขาอะง่ายเออ
Oh, please, take a look.
รู้สึกว่าเรามีบางอย่างที่แบบว่ายังเป็นดูพลิเคทอยู่อันนี้ใช่ไหม
Appreciate the business.
โอเคมีที่อื่นอะไรเงี้ยแต่ว่าอยู่ในเดอะวิลเหรอเดอะวิลนี่มันลงไปยังไงนะลืมละจำได้ว่ามันจะมีลิฟต์ใช่ไหมไงตรงนี้ใช่ไหม
spacesuit.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be? Perhaps, but I'm quite confident in my business, and I refuse to be intimidated. Please, let me know if I can assist you further. You won't find a better selection or more reasonable prices anywhere.
ไม่เห็นขายเลย
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
A lot of computer.
I help out Henrik from time to time. Don't mind me. Just a weary... Oh, Henrik is an old friend of mine. I help out around here from time to time. But I don't just loiter around. I'm involved in my own business endeavor as well. Unfortunately, I'm quite old-fashioned. I only deal with associates that I know and trust. But if you do a small favor for me, I might feel comfortable opening my business up to you. All you need to do is pick up a package from Red Mile and deliver it to me. You don't even need to interact with anyone. The contents are of no interest to you, and they're not contraband if that's what you're wondering. If you're uncomfortable doing this favor, you're free to decline.
Eh?
Fantastic. I eagerly await your return.
ถ้าไม่ใช่ของผิดกฎหมาย
Stay out of trouble.
ก็นี่ไงที่มึงขายของมันเนี่ย
No loitering. Can't say I'll have what you need. But, ain't much. But take a look.
มีไหมมีตั้ง7 อันตัดไปดิ
Stop by anytime.
เดี๋ยวนะที่ไหนอะโอ้โหเยี่ยโคตรไกลเลยเราจำได้เหรอถ้าเราจำได้เลยเหรอ
Where are we headed next?
ก็คือเราต้องจำไปเรื่อยๆหรอแล้วขากลับอ่ะ
Another successful
Welcome to
jump.
Freestyle Space.
No
We're going to do a quick
distance
scan
too
for
far
contraband
for
and you
you,
can be on your way. All right, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
นี่คือนีออนเหรอไปไกลเลยเนี่ยออกทะเลแล้วนะ
Nice work.
อะไรวะเนี่ยอ้าวยิงคอมแบทลงไม่ได้
Their grav drive's down.
You จะบวกกับมันจริงเหรอวะ
You took out their jump drive.
Engaging a UC ship? Not very smart.
เหรอ
Tagged their grav drive.
That was touch and go. Unidentified vessel, please acknowledge. We weren't expecting the Ecliptic to have such a presence here. Not everyone would have stuck their necks out for a patrol. Thanks. Any way we can repay you?
Done.
You deserve it. You take care out there.
Chôn. Ê, lôngเถอะก็คือเข้าไปถึงปุ๊บก็คือแม่งเลเวลแบบบึ้ม
Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
Please tell me you're not going to make us run the Red Mile.
Cáiตัวหนักจังวะ
Just the thought of landing at the Red Mile was making me sick. Now that we're here, I'm almost at a loss for words.
เข้าไปดีไหม
Vermin that tries to start something here.
ไปเดี๋ยวไม่เอาเดี๋ยวกลับบ้านดีกว่าตัวมันหนักมากเลยงานเราก็ยากใหญ่เดี๋ยวนี้
Hi. Please disregard.
เดี๋ยวนะคือเราแบบว่ารึบไปเลยทีเดียวเหรอเดี๋ยวนะจะโกงไปแล้วแต่ก็ดีไม่ต้องซ้ำหลายรอบเหมือนตะกี้เขาให้ไปสเปซพอร์ตอ่ะ
Joke? Say those maroon zealots.
No lawyering, okay? I don't have the patience for it.
Have you retrieved? The sooner you get that package. Ah, excellent. I see you've held up your end of the bargain. So, I'll do the same. Salina's hardware is now open for business. I'll unlock the door for you. Feel free to come around and peruse my wares anytime. Don't mind me. Okay then. Come on back. Thank you for retrieving that package for me. Let's keep this just between us, all right?
Mm, ก็คือเปิดประตูเปิดร้านให้อะไรอ่ะไอ้สกิลโบนัสคืออะไรก็คือโบนัสฟรีอ่ะไหนนะก็คือไม่ต้องขึ้น
Just
ยาน
give the word and we'll get underway.
นี่คืออะไรอ่ะ อ๋อมันน่าจะให้ด็อกเฉยๆไม่มีอะไรใช่ไหมเดี๋ยวนะ
Craft jump successful.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
แลนให้แลนตรงไหน
Beginning landing.
Hello, Captain.
ตัวหนักนะ
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Well,
all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story. Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The Marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots. It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out. I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
Security around here is a joke.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
ดูสินะ
You need to stand back now. Guess we're done here.
เทียบตรงนี้ได้ไหม
I told you to stand back. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Hey,
The Shaw
you in the
gang
bank.
is making fools
I'm
of us
sending in a
all.
negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him. And don't try nothing.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. We'll cooperate when we get what we want. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
โอ้โห
Am I supposed to be impressed? We're staying as long as it takes. I ain't buying it. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on.
เฮ้ยโหลดเกมเลยเนี่ยยากนะเนี่ยโอเคเดี๋ยวเราต้องไปเซฟตรงหน้าอินเตอร์คอมนะ
Guess we're done here. I told you to stand back. I don't mean to be rude. Now please, stand back. Some folks from the show, they took everyone inside. They're using the intercom. They won't talk to me. In other words, they did. Say what you have to. Also, find out what they...
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Hey, you in the bank.
ดูส่งแล้วยาก
Sending
นะ
in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him. And don't try nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? You think you're just gonna walk up? We'll cooperate. So tell me, stranger. I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? Yeah, I'm already sick to death of this place. I'm so ready to get out of here.
No.
Shit. You're not wrong. We're crawling up the walls in here. Okay, I can see you're not just the Marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, happy ending where nobody gets hurt. So let's talk. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They could give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
อืมได้อีกจุดนะครับเที่ยวไอโกเชต2 จุดเลยเหรอวะ
Unless you want blood on your hands, you better give us what we want.
We want to guarantee we'll drop the hostages off. After that, we'll radio. But if anybody follows them...
Oh, hell, the free... So let's just...
What do you mean?
Damn it. I didn't think of it that way. Sometimes bad things happen to innocent people. That's life. Marshall might take us down, but we'll take down some of his on the way. I promise you that. Nah, it's too late to bet. You go tell the Marshal to get...
Yeah.
Unless you want blood on your head.
We want to guarantee we'll drop the hostages off. After that, we'll radio. But if anybody follows us...
Oh, hell, the free... So let's just...
What do you mean?
I know. Not disagreeing with that. If the hostages die, it'll be the Marshal's fault for not taking us seriously. Nice try, but the Shaw gang don't... Nah, it's too late. You go tell the Marshal.
ไม่ยากอ่ะ
Unless you want blood on your hands.
We want to guarantee it's safe. We'll drop the hostages off. After that, we'll radio. But if anybody follows us...
Oh, hell, the free... So let's just...
What do you mean?
Part of me just wants to be rid of these. It's up to the Marshal to make sure the hostages don't get hurt.
You really think so?
If anyone gets hurt, nah. You go tell the Marshal.
ยากจังวะเกิดโอ้โหตะกี้65
Unless you want blood on your hands.
We want to guarantee we'll drop the hostages off. After that, we'll radio back. But if anybody follows them...
Oh, hell, the free... So let's just...
What do you mean?
Yeah, that would... They're our ticket out of here. So... What happened? happens to them is up to... Nah, it's too... You go tell the marshal...
เนี่ยเหมือนกดเสี่ยงดวงเลยวะ
Unless you want blood on your hands, we want to guarantee a safe. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere. After that, we'll radio back. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting. Oh, hell, the freak. So let's just... What do you mean? The safety of these hostages is the marshal's response. Yeah. I hear what you're saying, but there are... Oh, nah. It's too late. You go tell the marshal to get that...
เริ่มแบบเปลี่ยนแล้วนะ
Unless you want blood on your... We want to guarantee it. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere. After that, we'll radio... But if anybody follows us... Oh, hell, the freeze... So let's just... What do you mean? You're right. If we get what we want. That ain't a chance we can... Nah. It's too... You go tell the marshal to get...
โอ้ยมันยากจังเว้ย มีคำตอบให้แบบว่าดีๆหน่อยได้ไหม
Unless you want blood on your hands, you better give us what we want. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages. After that, we'll radio. But if anybody follows us... Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got So let's just... What do you mean? That ain't a chance we can take. You have to believe me, we never... Damn. I guess I didn't realize the stakes are that high. Nobody's been hurt. So maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the marshal we'll come quietly.
Well done back there. As representatives of Constellation, avoiding conflict is what we should always be striving to achieve.
They've got the mark.
What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off? Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
I have complete confidence in the Marshal.
Marco! Are you alright? Don't you did they?
ก็คือมีเควสต่ออีกไม่จะฟักสงสัยเรื่องจอยพวกนี้แบบคือเราสามารถจอยแบบว่าจอยได้ไม่อั้นเลยหน่อยครับเดือดร้อนว่าอย่างนี้เราต้องไม่จอย UC Vanguard แล้วเนี่ย
And you're breathing back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels good.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
You got some business with me? Oh, well, if the Marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help with expenses and such. Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive. The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
ไม่ตามต้องน้อย
It's a dangerous job, but an important one. As long as you leave room for your commitments to Constellation, we won't have any problems.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up. Then I suggest you get going.
I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit or two to the Low House when I'm...
เดี๋ยวนะ ที่นี่คือที่ไหนเชเยนี
Oh, nothing for
Mayor's
now.
all right. Always painting too rosy a picture, though.
Just let me drink in peace.
เอ๊ะเรามาทำอันนี้ก่อนนะ
The rock isn't exactly massed, but as seats of government go, it's still quite an impressive structure.
So you want to come here for... I have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself. Hi! Please feel free to have a look around. It's the reason I started this place.
That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow associated with the United Colonies? I've received some odd messages of late. Most in the collective aren't overly fond of MAST or the UC in general. I tend to share that sentiment. Lost a cousin in the colony war, you know. Well, I'm afraid you've wasted your time because I'm not authorized nor particularly inclined to release any of our pieces. That includes 100-year-old tree branches. Sorry, but it's staying in storage.
แหมมันต้องอันนี้เยอะจังวะเชฟ
Welcome to the Coe Heritage Museum.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm afraid it's out of the question.
Everywhere you go, eventually. Nah.
I can't just hand out museum exhibits to anyone. It doesn't work that way. If this isn't some...
นะขอดูนี่ก่อนนะ เราเต็มไหมก่อนนะ ค่อยโหลดเราต้องกดออโต้หรือมั้งใช่ไหมไม่ได้เก็บไม่ได้ป่ะออโต้เนี่ย
Everything you see here is a piece...
I hear what you're saying, but I'm afraid it's out of the question.
ไม่นี่เก็บออโต้ไว้ใช้นี่มันยากๆดีกว่านี่มันแค่4 ขีดเอง
I guess I don't want to impede anything important. A disaster befalling. Go on. I can't just hand... If this isn't some sort of... Hi. Please feel... I hear what you're saying. It's not just a branch. I'm no fan of the UC, but I still don't want anyone to get hurt. I can't believe I'm doing this. Please return it in one piece.
ยังงงเนี่ยก็คือตะกี้ตอบอันนี้ไม่ได้อันนี้ตอบอันนี้เสกได้
Hey, can we skip the local chunks this time? Never agrees with my stomach.
I hope Aquila City has what we need. Have you paid a visit to Miss Castler in Aquila City? Yes, of course. I'll see that it is returned to her in one piece. Well, perhaps minus a few shavings. Now, I just need a moment to analyze this and synthesize an audio response to our friend here. Alright, so we'll feed in a sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the sample, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put together rather hastily, so complete accuracy is impossible. But I'm hoping it's enough. And there it is. Our best hope for a positive solution to this mess. So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. All that's left is to play it. An excellent question. I have been wondering myself. I've been forced to listen to this SSNN kiosk chatter incessantly this entire time. I think it could be put to better use. We don't have time to go through the proper channels, but if you can find a terminal and get this uploaded into their system, it might do the trick. I have no doubt that you will.
Yeah. น่าขอแวะตรงนี้หน่อยนะ UC
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Yeah. อ่ะเดินเลยไปแล้วเหรออ๋อเครื่องนี้The performance service for UC เขาเลย
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
เริ่มต้นที่เงินนะ
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life
เป็นกับแมกเนติก
Decisive action was from their foundation. The United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remained, however, select members of House Varun who refused to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space. Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
This thing's like an artist's rendition, right? No animal can be this ugly in real life.
All 4 of my last science papers have been on
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
What?
After the devastation brought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the armistice. All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be. No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
นั่นคือเพื่อนเราเป็น
Spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
ไหนขับยานอะไรอีกพี่
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active. Targets active.
At the terminal inside the cockpit, or step outside and take a break.
โอ้มันไปสอบใหม่ ก็ว่าอยู่ว่ามันมี2 ลำไอ้นิ่งสตาร์ท
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
ไอ้แม่งเปิดแก๊ปได้วะ
New targets active.
Target elimination imminent. Calculating intercept vectors. Target defeated.
มันจะล้ออะไรเยอะแยะ
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
อ้าว
New targets active.
Halting simulation. You've been defeated, applicant. You may initiate a reset of your current tier at the terminal inside the cockpit, or step outside and take a break.
อะไรมา
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Taking fire.
Halting simulation. You've been defeated, applicant. You may initiate a reset of your current tier at the terminal inside the cockpit, or step outside and take a break. If you wish to take a break, you may exit the simulation through the ship's hatch. reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Halting simulation. You've been defeated, applicant. You may initiate a
Ui,
reset of your
wow.
current tier at the terminal inside the cockpit, or step outside and take a break.
ไม่มามันยากไปเหรอ จริงก็นั่นแหละเพลงเลเวล30 กว่า
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Halting simulation. You've been defeated, applicant. You may initiate a reset of your current tier at the terminal inside the cockpit, or step outside and take a break.
มัน
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
Okay.
New targets active.
อุ้ยอันนี้ดูง่าย มาตั้งหลักก่อน ไม่น่ารอด ไม่ดูไม่น่ารอด
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers. Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
โหก็คือมันมีให้6 รันเลยเหรอวะอ่ะ6 รันเลยก็ได้จะได้ไม่เป็นแบบว่าเป็นเราจะได้ไม่เป็นแบบว่า UC งอกหน่อย
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Ơi, nên lột sàn quá.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant.
โอ้โหคือแบบโดนแม่งปับ
Or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
โดนแม่งซอยแบบทีเดียวหายเลย
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results. Or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
อีกรอบถ้าไม่มีความหวังนี่น่าจะยอมแพ้เราไม่มีสกิลขับยานเลยหมายถึงว่าไม่มีตัวสกิล
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
มีใครแม่งเปิดกับได้เยอะจัง
New targets active.
Halting simulation.
ขี้
You
โกง
have
อ่ะ
passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results. Or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
พอแล้วไม่เอาละ
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. 2 trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat.
Nice work.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Better than your average lab rat or diplomat, but pretty standard for folks going out into combat.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed? Fantastic. Then just follow me. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Hey. ไหนอะต้องไปรับเควสที่ไหนอะให้จำที่สเปซพอร์ตเหรอนี่มั้งเดดพอร์ต
Need some work done?
อ้าวคนละยันคนละลำเหรอ
to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat, pleasure to be working with you.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
ต้องทำหมดเลย
I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your record.
Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine.
Then I won't keep you.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
ไหนว้าไปได้เลยไหมเดี๋ยวนะสงสัยอ่ะมันให้เราขึ้นลำนี้ปะเอ้านี่มันทำอย่างกันว่าแจกยาน
Be back on board.
Another perfect landing. 10 out of 10.
นั่นนะดูสกิลมีสกิลอะไรจะอัพไหมก็คือเอาซีฟมายังไม่เคยขโมยใครเลยกาวิตี้1มาทำอะไรนะอะไรเนี่ยทำไมมาถึงก็เจอศพเลย
An abandoned meatpacking facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened. Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
เดี๋ยวโดนระเบิดทำไมเนี่ยกดผิดลั่นเว็บพอนแหลกไหนเว็บพอนแหลกวะอยู่ข้างบนมีอะไรให้ขโมยไหม วกนี้มันเก็บได้นี่หว่าไม่เคยเก็บเลยสองมีอะไรไหม
I'm sure they had something we can use.
มันก็คือเกมขโมยของ เนี่ยอยู่บนนี้ไหมเนี่ยนี่คืออะไรเนี่ยเฮ้ยปีนบันไดไม่ได้เหรอเดินได้ไหมเนี่ยไม่ได้ด้วยปีนไม่ได้ด้วยอ้าวมันมีสกิลนี้ที่เราอยากอัพดีกว่าอัพเลยดีกว่ามันมีสกิลบูสต์แท็กเทนนิ่งเนี่ยอันไหนก็มีสกิลพอยต์แล้วใช่ไงอ่ะก็ติดตั้งอยู่นะอุ้ยนี่ไงโอเคหรือว่าจริงๆก็คือมันทำได้ตั้งแต่ก่อนอัพแล้ววะว่าไม่น่าใช่เสียงคนนะนี่อะไรอ่ะอันนี้คือลิฟต์ปะเนี่ยแบบ
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Second floor main building มาดูชั้นล่างกันแล้วกัน
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
Crimson Fleet มันต้องขโมยของใช่ไหม ได้เครดิตปะใช่เครดิตตรงนี้ด้วยห้องรูทเขาบอกเป็นชั้น2 main building อ่ะเรา
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
Ini ya.ไม่เหลือ2 ลูกอ่ะกดได้ไหมเนี่ยก็คือคอสไปอย่างเยอะเลยอันนี้ก่อนแล้วกันมีอันไหนอ่ะมีอันนี้ใช่ไหมอันนี้ก็ใช้อันนี้ดิแอบยากนะเนี่ยนี่เนี่ยได้เหรอเหมือนไม่ได้เลยอันเนี้ยใช้ไม่มีชั้นไหนใช้นี้ได้เลยเชี่ยแอบยากอันเนี้ยมันก็จะเหลืออันนี้ที่ใช้ไหนไม่ได้เลยปะ อะไรวะหรือว่าสุดท้ายมันจะเหลืออันที่ใช้ไม่ได้เสมอเนี้ยน่าจะใช้เซต2อันนะจากนั้นก็ไม่ใช่อันนี้ต้องใช้อันนี้ก่อนนะยากก็คือได้แค่กระสุนปืนแค่เนี้ยนะจะฟักต้องเสียไปกี่อันเนี่ยมีออโต้เซฟป่ะเนี่ยตะกี้ไม่มีด้วยมีแค่หลังจากใช้เอางี้ดีกว่าคิดว่ามันน่าจะเป็นเรื่องยาว
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a
เดี๋ยว
vegetarian.
เราเพิ่งเห็นว่ามีแค่คือละเดี๋ยวเราจบตรงนี้ด้วยจริงๆตะกี้ใช้ไปเยอะแล้วเดี๋ยวเราค่อยอะไรนะโหลดอันนี้ขึ้นมาใหม่เนาะมันก็น่าจะพอแค่นี้ก่อนกันใหม่พรุ่งนี้พรุ่งนี้ได้โอเคเจอกันใหม่พรุ่งนี้ก็แบบวันดีราตรีสวัสดิ์พุธไหนบ๊ายบาย see you tomorrow